to aye. There's the collection of cars there. Look at that. Oh yes. Got a picture of that actually. Oh yes. Right. How fast were we going?
50 or 60.
I don't think the gearbox is really what... I don't think there's anything really wrong with it.
No, I don't think.
I think it just needs... The kickdown doesn't work. But there's been a lot... there's been a lot of messing about with that car. The carburetor and...
Yeah.
We all know who's capable of fixing it.
Yes.
With his look and everything. He'll have it set up perfect.
Yeah.
He'll have it fucking perfect, won't he? He will. He will.
Yeah.
They two looked a bit dim. Sorry. They're standing right at the fucking entrance and right.
Stand in the way.
With a sort of
run us over.
semi-intelligent expression. Like, I wasn't expecting to see a car here on the road. That's what they do round about. That's what they do now, isn't it? Like, they sort of try to take this communist thing. They're trying to take the roads back, but they forget that they use them all the time as well. You know, these people with SUVs.
Yeah.
I bet you that them lot have got SUVs. Them that's arguing with me on Facebook.
Oh, I expect so. Yeah. They'll all live there.
I would bet my house on it. They've
everybody else to get out of the way.
Kias and Hyundais and Land Rovers, BMWs. They'll have it, the lot. Guaranteed.
Yeah.
Like George moved into my pitch at Falkirk last week. When he wasn't looking, I just moved his tables back. But you can't do that with a Volkswagen Beetle.
No, you can't. You will move it.
Well, that's what Jimmy Campbell says. If there's any problems in your pitch, come and see us. Well, I could go there as well, couldn't I? You know, I could do the both.
Yeah.
I'll just go over there later then come back again. Cyclist? You can tell it's Scotland, can't you? Everyone's got white legs. That's really annoying, these things, isn't it? It's like restricting you. So like there's no push bike now. There was back there, right? So now we're all constricted for no reason at all when we could share the road. Like here.
The cheeky ending of Juba Dance by Florence Price.
It's dog man, it.
Third movement,
Yep.
the third symphony.
There's nobody saying that, you know, nobody's saying that the cyclists shouldn't go along the road. Of course they should. But
Yeah. There's cycle lanes everywhere. There's a road.
we should
It's time
share it.
to meet my guest on the show today, Bryce Desner. He's a founder.
So it's kind of like an identity, isn't it, the cycling thing? Like that's why they call themselves trans.
Musicians.
They're trying to find an identity, like to be an actual.
As opposed to total compass.
Yeah, so they would like it if there was like a protected characteristic or something. You know,
I'm sure they would.
like I'm a cyclist, you know. Like,
Excited to meet Bryce today and ask
it's not my fault I was born that way. You know?
But before that, he's just announced
Yeah,
a
right.
brand new album.
What the fuck? You know, what sort of driver is this like?
Very lucky here on the show to get the first.
Jesus, get some right numpties going
This
about.
is brand new music by Bryce.
People are just so healthy looking round about here. I take it the chip shop's still open.
I expect so.
Going by the state of that. A boundary. Yeah, it was just more. It's more just for it getting scratched or something, really, isn't it? The way it is.
Well, the way it is, yeah, it's going to get damaged.
Somebody will knock a spanner over or something.
Yeah.
And whose fault's that then? But at the end of the day, she wouldn't really like that herself, would she? But,
Well, no.
you know,
If you did it to her, she'd object, of course.
what? No, I mean, like if I put tables along there, she's not. Well, I wouldn't want my car getting damaged. So the potential is. So that tables are going right down the edge of that boundary is where I'm putting them.
Yeah.
So I'll just say politely do it and just wait until, you know.
Some more brakes are now squeaking.
He's been braking too hard, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Teaching your children to be cyclists, you should be ashamed of yourself.
Bryce Desna. Bryce,
Jeez.
hello. That was absolutely beautiful. Tell us what it was.
Sure, yeah. It's
What sort of chance have we got
jacket.
reproducing if we go around in a push bike?
Like the godparents of the seven twins. It's one
Yeah.
of two lullabies.
Well, hopefully none. That would be good.
And I know, Katie.
Yeah, we've got to put up with them for 80 years of cycling around.
And we'll talk a little bit more about
Bike
that.
lanes and
But first,
I suppose
I
it-
home today, just outside of London.
I'm not sure what the damage to the planet is with making all that lycra stuff.
In the south of France. It's the Spanish border.
I like those in the band as well.
Naturally, giant forest.
So most people are just trying to be special when you think about it. You know, like they want to be part of some kind of special group so they can bypass
To be
or
honest, I've
get
been writing so much
special
music.
treatment and get some kind of extra payment or
What's left
something.
to me, I will have silence. Yeah, I'd love
Like you
to.
get full pip or something if you're a cyclist. You know.
That said, my wife is a singer.
Yeah, you deserve it.
The money you get from the government, you can spend it on
Tons of different artists.
well, all this
kinds of
stuff.
Music. So music is
Yeah.
always on.
Accessories for the bike.
So it's a double-edged
Yeah.
sword.
And on this classical life, we like to take our guests right back to the beginning of their musical lives. Can you recall your earliest musical memory?
Well,
I mean, I
well, what I
began
normally do is get the
playing-
tables out, of course.
Actually playing kind of
Put them up,
fife
you know,
with my
tonight.
parents. I think we were probably
Well, we
6
could
or
do that.
7 took
Yeah.
us to
Yeah, the
this
tables are
colonial
there.
Sticker clean.
exhibit in
Yeah.
Virginia.
Yeah, get it sorted out where you want it.
Band, and my brother bought a drum, and I asked for the fife, and I continued, all through high school, basically. So by the time I went to college, I was sort of like an average orchestral musician on the flute.
Right.
People think I started on the guitar, I started in the band.
Uh-huh.
Actually, the truth is, I, was giving recitals, playing little night music or something. And honestly, I think what it was for me is
Busy
that
now.
I was a twin, and my brother and I were
Yeah.
always together.
Oh, cool.
And I think the one moment that I had alone was
Yeah,
when
I
I would go practice my flute. My mom would take me every Saturday for my flute lesson.
I mean, you wouldn't let that idiot drive your jack,
For
would you?
years, that was sort of our one moment together. And so classical music kind of became that little refuge for me.
He'd have that hammered, wouldn't
Lots
he?
of classical music growing up. Was that part of the listening diet in your house?
The classical music that I got was more from my sister was a ballet dancer.
Well,
So we
make
used to go
classical
see her.
music.
We would see her dance in the Nutcracker every year, and she moved up the ranks, all through the Cincinnati
Nutcracker.
Ballet. And my dad was a 60s
dad.
jazz drummer, so we grew up around his his jazz records basically, and he would play in the basement. He was a very good drummer. And then my sister, while she was a dancer, she was also kind of a punk. And so the rock music we were hearing was like early 90s, late 80s bands actually from Southern LA.
I like the ballet and punk mix.
Yeah, and somebody should write a book about it.
Well, Bryce, shall we get started with listening to some of your choices today?
It's quite warm, isn't it?
22 degrees.
So, Bryce, your first choice today is Wigan Girls, Miss J's Rock. Tell us about this piece and why you chose it.
It's probably chosen for some of the friends of the band, assistant of
Indicating to the light.
I think it's also one of those pieces which
Taking it
kind of
wide.
sets its architecture,
Indicating
but it's
to the
also
left.
or variation, but it's all the
Accelerating down the hill.
because it's something
Can
that
we see
tells
the
you
Pelican
what it's
crossing?
doing.
Yes, we can. It's not.
Serious,
This is not working. Oh, 29 miles per hour. Oh, that's much too dangerous. So is there anybody around? Yes. Well, it's a busy thoroughfare.
I'm also really always struck by how different people's interpretations can be of this music, and I think the Converse version is.
That's
just
where it should be. See where that bus shelter is?
Should be here, yeah.
There's this
Right there.
soul
Absolutely.
and depth that he brings to even the simplest of lines. You mentioned that he was touring the Global Federations. He decided to give 88 performances.
It's funny you get these like people that are protecting Stirling Council, you know.
For that to be your
like-
only performance of music. Really quite interesting mentally to see how that would change your relationship with the music, I think.
There's a government
Yeah, I
body
think so.
designed to
Almost like
stuff us up.
mantra or something like a spiritual.
Yeah, there's the
repeating
fence there.
something, you know,
Yeah.
like
It's
some
got
chorus or
an
something.
obligatory SUV in it already.
And there is a spiritual component to this music. You know, in my
Just
own
looking to expand
way,
their
I've given recitals playing pieces from
Is that like Genghis Khan started?
the counterpoint.
That's what Genghis Khan did.
Labyrinth-like
And he was
feeling
quite, he was just like a normal man, and then he extended his fence, and then he couldn't stop himself after that. You know, he's quite normal when he started, and then he just went, oh fuck. Genghis Khan, yeah. Everybody knows that, yeah. Uh-huh. When he went down to B&Q, and that was him. That was him. That was him. Oh, there's that tree going away. I was looking at that, but it's a bit scabby, isn't it?
It's not real wood, is it?
Yeah.